What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering information video. This is Leet Largo, and today I'm actually going to be doing just an update on and kind of a follow-up to my card talk when it came to companions, because as you can see on screen, Wizards of the Coast has announced that on Monday, June 1st, there will be an update to the banned and restricted list impacting the standard and historic formats that will also address the companion mechanic. Thank God. It is about time. Obviously, this was in the pipeline and needed to be addressed. Now, outside of the obvious hoping that, this involves Hoffbot, aka MTG Hoffbot, aka Austin Bursavich, being unbanned, that seems to be like the main thing everybody keeps memeing on here. Which, on a side note, I can say after looking into all the details, I 100% agree with the populace on this one. But that's neither here or there. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to cause any drama. Please, Wizards, don't ban me too. Anyway, going on with the companion here. So a lot of people have been looking at this. I've seen a few people. Okay, for some, you can see it's addressing companion, but then some people are still complaining about Teferi, even though it's appears to be Jeff Hoogland. He's got 399 upvotes to this. But I don't think that's going to happen. As broken as Teferi can be as a 3-drop planeswalker, he is not the end of the world. I believe some of these companions are definitely some of the main problems when it comes to standard. But and this is going to go back to my previous video. You can look back a few videos where I did a card talk on this. And the problem with a companion is just that it's like it's basically like this. If you're not playing with a companion, if you're playing against somebody who is using a companion, you automatically have a disadvantage no matter what. And obviously some of the best companions are Lurrus, Gyruda, Mori. I can't remember. I can never remember the correct pronunciation of the name, but the green-black one that makes creatures cheaper. And then there's some of the, and then Lurrus, of course. All of these companions. I think I already said Lurrus, but anyway, you're automatically at a disadvantage. So, and a lot of these cards. Oh yeah, Orion or whatever, the one that blinks something when it comes into play. Well, blinks any number of permanents, I should say. That's a big detail right there. Non-land permanents. Anyway. So that was my opinion on it, is that like you're automatically at a disadvantage if you're playing against anybody with a companion. And the disadvantage can vary depending on what companion you're playing against. So obviously this has been something that I've been hoping for and expecting. Now I've been seeing some people, if I can sift through these real quick, somebody was saying companion's going to be altered. I believe that's probably the most likely. But somebody is saying Spock 0, saying my money is on if you have a companion, you draw 6 cards at the start of the game rather than 7. I think that makes no sense because you still technically have you still have companion, and sure, if you draw 6 cards, it doesn't really change anything. It's like you just took a mulligan on your. It's like taking a mulligan basically. Now again, if the opponent has to take another mulligan and they just immediately go to 5. Well, again, I still don't see how that fixes the problem. My opinion, and I said this in the video that the companion video I had put together, I believe that probably the best solution is to, and it's still not even that great, because none of the solutions are really that great. They both kind of severely alter, well, some of them severely alter the state of standard, and the other option, which I would not be surprised if I see Wizards do this, is that they make the use of the companion the only copy you can use of that card. So for instance, if you have, say, well, Lurrus, that doesn't really affect Lurrus at all, because if someone's using Lurrus as a companion, that's the only copy of Lurrus they're going to have, because the rest of the deck is permanents of 2 or less. So it doesn't affect Lurrus, but cards like Gyruda, Orion, Umori, those really powerful companions, that can be the only one they use. So I believe that one could be suitable. Again, it doesn't affect Lurrus as a companion at all. That one I see probably in the mix. And then there's also the there's also the option of them just outright banning all companion cards, which I think might be the best move. I mean, you're talking like a pretty significant chunk of very, very good rares, and that's really like just taking an entire mechanic that a set is based around and throwing it in the garbage, which, in my not so humble opinion, where it belongs, in the trash. It should have never have been created, in my opinion. I think Companion was an absolutely ridiculous idea and a way of forcing people to integrate commander style of play into Magic the Gathering Standard and other formats, which is I just don't agree with that, because the whole reason why I play Standard is because I don't want to play Commander. If I wanted to play Commander, I would make a Commander deck. But I don't want to play Commander, I just want to play regular old Magic. I don't want to play some mutant form of Standard where there's certain cards that can be used as a Commander's, aka Companion. So, just not a fan. So I'm not a fan, obviously. It still doesn't fit. Now, even with that, there's still Mutate. Mutate is very strong. Again, Mutate is very strong, obviously, but I don't think it's going to mess up the game as bad as Companion has. Anyway, kind of rambling at this point. I just wanted to make this quick video about this announcement, and I will be awaiting their decision on June 1st. So I am hoping they do the right thing, and honestly, my hope is that they ban all the companion cards. That's just my opinion. It could be, I think that is obviously very extreme, but it's just the only way that you broadly address the problem, because I mean, it's you already have problems with, like the Agent of Treachery decks with Thassa, and then you made it a little bit more of a problem with Luca being added plus Orion, and then there's Gyruda. I mean, again, gonna keep going in circles if I keep talking about this. If you want to hear me talk more about my gripes with Companion, go ahead and check out my video before. But we're gonna sit here. We're gonna be waiting here until Monday, June 1st, and fingers crossed Wizards doesn't drop the ball on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on your way out, and follow me on twitch.tv/EliteLargo. Have a great day.